If you're watching this right now, chances are, yesterday you said yes to someone while everything inside you was screaming no. And you don't even remember the last time you chose yourself first. This has a name. It's not a character flaw. It's a syndrome, and it comes with a price, one that gets deducted from you every single day without your consent. In the next 15 minutes, you'll understand why being a good person isn't a compliment. It's a diagnosis, and how to get out of it without raising your voice once. The most expensive lie we were sold as children sounds noble. Be good, and the world will reward you in kind. We were taught to be convenient. Don't make noise when you want to speak up. Give up your seat even when you can barely stand yourself. Settle for less so you don't seem greedy. But no one showed us where the line is. The line between politeness and slow, voluntary self-erasure. Here's a fact nobody says out loud. The person who tries to be convenient for everyone ends up respected by no one. And worse, they lose respect for themselves first. Why do we choose to be convenient? Neuroscience gives a cold answer. The brain is terrified of rejection. In ancient times, being cast out of the tribe meant death. So any risk of someone's disapproval triggers a primal alarm inside us. Being convenient isn't high morality. It's a defense mechanism, an attempt to become invisible to a predator. But what kept our ancestors alive on the savannah is killing the self in the modern world. Every time you want to say no, but politely say yes instead, your brain registers it. My needs don't matter. Psychologists call this the epidemic of people-pleasing. A convenient person is like water, taking the shape of whatever container it's poured into. No boundaries of their own. Society loves people like this, the same way we love reliable appliances, because they run smoothly and cause no problems. But being convenient is a property of objects, not of a strong person. In traditional Japanese architecture, there's a concept called jiku, a central wooden spine running through every floor of a pagoda. When the ground shakes, the walls vibrate, tiles fall, but the pagoda stands because the jiku absorbs the motion. A convenient person has no such spine. Their inner axis is built out of other people's opinions. When the wind of someone else's disapproval blows, they bend. We confuse true humility with false humility. Real humility belongs to giants. You hold immense power, but you don't shout about it. It's the calm of someone who doesn't need applause to know their scale. What most people call humility today is usually just fear in disguise. Fear of naming your worth. Fear of taking your seat at the table. Look at nature. The ocean doesn't apologize for its storms. The wolf doesn't ask the forest forgiveness for being hungry. A tree grows upward, claiming its share of sunlight from its neighbors. Life is expansive. The moment you voluntarily shrink to make room for someone else, nature moves in to take the space. Let's take inventory. What's the real price of your niceness? In your career, the convenient ones are promoted last because management has no incentive to move a flawless worker out of their spot. While you wait for your merit to speak for itself, louder but less competent, people take your resources. In relationships, people-pleasing kills real intimacy. When you never show your true face, your moods, your frustration, your teeth, your partner isn't talking to you. They're talking to a convenient mask. And a mask can't be loved, only used. But the deepest cost is cognitive energy. Every day, you're calculating other people's reactions. What will they think if I say no? By evening, there's nothing left for your own life. That exhaustion is the direct price of everyone else's false peace of mind. The way out doesn't require becoming a cynic or an aggressor. Strength never shouts. Strength is ice-cold calm. You have the right to be inconvenient, to say no without an explanation, to defend your time and your peace with the same ferocity an animal defends its territory. The first time you say a calm, firm no, the world won't collapse. Some people will be upset, but it will be the most useful disappointment of your life. It will reveal exactly who was only around for what they could get. Respect is born where there's resistance. No one respects a doormat, no matter how clean or beautiful it is. Your life is not a draft for someone else's comfort. You don't get a second attempt to live it for real. Stop bending where you need to stand. Find your Jiku and let the world adjust to your trajectory, not the other way around. Write in the comments one thing you will never be convenient about again, starting today. Not for the algorithm, for yourself. This is your life. It's time to take it back. Quiet, calm, no compromises.